Yo, what's up, my Arrowettes? It's your boy back in his red arrow outfit. The Archer of Truth. I want to welcome y'all back to Red Arrow Reacts. And we're doing a reaction to Thor versus Wolverine. I said Thor versus Wolverine. Thor versus Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Shout outs to Cody Phantom again. He asked me to do Thor versus Wonder Woman death battle. So if y'all have any suggestions of videos y'all want, just leave them in the comments and I'll do a reaction to them. So let's get it. I don't know, I felt like I did a lot of death battles, but apparently I haven't.
The different pantheons of gods and goddesses have always been rife with conflict, and these heavenly wars can last for centuries.
Like with Thor, Norse champion of Asgard and son of Odin.
And Wonder Woman, Greek warrior of the Amazons and daughter of Zeus.
He's wears an amp boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. This is the Realm Eternal, root of the world tree and noblest of the 9 dimensions, Asgard.
Like a protector for your butt?
Shush. Asgard. Since ancient times, this colorful realm has been inhabited by warriors so powerful, many believe them to be immortal deities.
And they sort of were, but being immortal in Asgard is a funny thing. See, every few thousand years, these fellas go through a little apocalyptic event where everybody dies.
Then they're born anew with only vague memories of their previous lives. This is the cataclysmic event known as Ragnarok. And Asgard's newest king, the All-Father Odin, was determined to break this cycle.
So he fathered the best damn warrior the realms had ever seen. The mighty Thor.
Thor spent most of his life living among his people and defending his realm from its enemies.
And he was good at it, like really good. He's their tank and DPS all rolled into one when it comes to raiding other realms. And boy, does he look the part. This guy is 6 feet 6 inches of pure muscle, and possibly lead because he somehow weighs 640 pounds.
Thor was trained by the best in Asgard and has proven his mettle across multiple worlds. He helped found the Avengers and has defeated everything from giants to demons to other gods.
As a real-life god, Thor is super strong, super fast, and super durable. And even on those rare occasions when he does get hurt, he patches up real quick with his healing factor.
And of course, being the god of thunder lets him control lightning and even the earth itself.
Now, I want to know.
But Thor isn't complete without his iconic.
I want to know, would people like, let me know in the comments, will people like Goku, Superman, I'm blanking on other heroes. Would people like them be worthy to be able, oh, even Wonder Woman too. Wonder Woman is another one too. Wouldn't they be worthy to wield Mjolnir? Because it has to be pure-hearted person. And that's why I figure like Superman, Wonder Woman, and people like Goku, wouldn't they be like that? Because they haven't killed and they protect
arsenal. He wears the belt of strength, which doubles his already impressive might. And he swings around the most awesome tiny little hammer you've ever seen.
Mjolnir is an ancient weapon. 65 million years ago, it was forged by dwarves by harnessing a star. Its construction was so intense, it caused the star to explode, and its fiery remains eradicated the dinosaurs.
Talk about metal!
Speaking of metal, Mjolnir is forged from Uru, an extremely durable iron-like ore that is highly susceptible to enchantment. Mjolnir in particular is enchanted to house a cosmic storm powerful enough to shake black holes. And yes, the wielders of Mjolnir can access the storm's powers, including levitation and control over weather.
Never wanted anything so bad in my life.
Unfortunately, only those the hammer deems worthy can actually wield it, or even pick it up for that matter. You must be pure of heart and noble of mind, or else it won't even budge.
Well, lucky for Thor, he's worthy of adding Mjolnir's awesome power to his own.
So, I mean, yeah,
and with
Wonder
their
Woman-
powers combined, nothing can stop him.
Thor has easily tagged Quicksilver, who at his best can run around 670 million miles per hour.
Damn.
And Thor can move even faster than that when his hammer is dragging him around.
Yeah, that's a thing. Thor doesn't really fly on his own in the same way people like Superman or Captain Marvel do. Instead, he literally chucks his hammer as hard as he can and hangs on for dear life as it takes him for a ride.
Thor has said Mjolnir is fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in 60 seconds. This means it can travel at least 350 trillion miles per hour, or over 500,000 times the speed of light.
Don't let go, Goldilocks. Hitting pavement at that speed might hurt even you.
Yeah, he'd be fine. He can withstand a dip in the sun, where it can be over 27 million degrees Fahrenheit.
Damn.
And while he was knocked unconscious, he did survive a bomb capable of planet busting, equal to a force of over 53 quadrillion megatons of TNT.
I'm more impressed that he lifted this giant-ass snake. Look at that thing.
The Midgard serpent is massive, capable of wrapping around the entire Earth twice. It stretches nearly 900 miles wide and 50,000 miles long. By comparing it to the largest living snakes, the 550-pound green anaconda, we can estimate the Midgard serpent weighs about 17 trillion tons.
Hold on, Wiz. I know my snakes, and it looks like that Mudguard serpent is actually constricting the Earth. By squeezing prey, a snake can apply pressure 16 times its normal weight. So Thor didn't just lift a really heavy snake, he outmatched 272 trillion tons of force.
That is correct, Boomstick.
Goddamn right it is.
It is important to stress
I
the
know my math too,
unbelievable
bro.
power Thor possesses.
That's what respect
So
in
much
my
so
name.
that in fights with other godly beings, whole worlds can shatter. If it ever comes to it, he can even enter a state of warrior's madness. While he loses some control doing this, his
Okay,
power
right there.
increases tenfold.
Why did we put this guy up against Raiden again?
Well, Thor's cocky attitude has put him in all kinds of trouble. He's even lost Mjolnir's power more than once as a result.
Yeah, the hammer isn't
Yeah,
invulnerable,
that was crazy
and if
what
Thor's
happened.
holding on to it, its enchantment can even be tricked. Like that one time the Hulk used his own hammer against him by moving his arm. Why, you hit yourself?
So to teach Thor a lesson in humility, Odin banished him to Earth, transforming him into a handicapped human.
You call that a handicap? That's a limp. I'm over here with a friggin' shotgun for a leg, and I'm not even allowed to park in those special parking spaces.
Still, it turns out sending Thor to Earth was all part of Odin's plan to alter the cycle of Ragnarok, as such a thing had never been done before. And it worked! 4,000 years after the previous Ragnarok, Armageddon was stopped for good, and the gods were free. All thanks to Thor. And a giant time-traveling floating sentient eyeball, but mostly Thor.
Can't make this stuff up.
I accept your surrender.
Carl never really thought much of his credit scores until he got Credit Karma.
I don't know. So yeah, then that means Wonder Woman can hold it, wield it. Goku can wield it too. Then, just imagine Goku with Mjolnir and his Super Saiyan powers, bruh. Man, gonna be OP.
Among the waves sits a solitary island called Themyscira, shrouded in secrecy and inhabited solely by women.
Hey, Wiz, guess what's my new #1 vacation spot?
Despite their paradise isle far from civilization, the women of Themyscira are more dangerous than you'd think. They are Amazons, immortal warriors created by the Olympian gods. Their mission? To spread the peace and justice of the gods to a barbarian world.
And ship anything to you for free within 2 days.
If you pay an annual fee.
But a bunch of centuries later, they were kinda out of the loop. These chicks had never even heard of shotguns before.
Until the day a military plane crashed near the island. Determined to reconnect with the world and establish peace once again, the Amazons held a tournament to select a representative.
The final test requiring each lady to block a bullet from just a couple yards away. Damn, they don't mess around.
No,
The
they don't.
winner was one of their youngest, a brave woman known simply as
Diana.
Diana.
And that's how she became the Wonder Woman.
Due to her warrior heritage, Wonder Woman was trained from a very young age in just about every aspect of combat you can imagine.
Because what else she gonna do on that island? She's a master with swords, axes, spears, bows, shields, hell, pretty much anything that isn't a gun.
Her Amazon physiology grants her super strength, super speed, heightened wisdom, and the ability to heal from most wounds almost instantly.
And she can fly, just like Superman. How else do you think she'd get around? An invisible jet? That's stupid. How'd you even remember where you parked it?
To further improve her
that's
deadliness,
crazy.
she carries a rather unique arsenal, among which are her iconic bracelets of submission.
Ah, that sounds like some weird BDSM shit.
Well, they kind of were, but the universe has been reset more than enough times to change all that, thank God.
Right. Anyway, those bracelets are her greatest tool for defense.
Forged by the smith god Hephaestus using the remains of Zeus's legendary Aegis shield, the bracelets are impervious to nearly anything, including gunfire, demon lightning, and
Death
Kryptonian
metal.
heat vision, which can be hotter than the sun.
They can summon Zeus's lightning or even the indestructible Aegis they were made from.
To avoid collateral damage, the bracelets also suppress some of Diana's strength. Taking them off vastly increases her godly power.
Oh, and she can use them to summon weapons like her magic sword.
Also forged by Hephaestus, this sword's edge is so sharp that it can slice through microscopic atoms. This means a precision strike from Wonder Woman can cut through nearly any material.
Man, this asbestos god makes some top-notch
The
stuff.
lasso of
Wonder if he does commissions.
Well, he's not responsible for Diana's final weapon, the lasso of truth.
This unbreakable whip has the power to make anybody it touches tell the truth. Bad news for any cheating boyfriends she might have.
What other depraved thoughts must you be thinking?
God, your daughter's got a nice rack.
Shall I kill him now, my queen?
Of course, she doesn't need weapons to prove her awesome combat skills.
According to Batman, Diana is the greatest melee fighter in the world, which is no small feat in a universe with people like Karate Kid, Deathstroke, and Batman himself.
Did you say the Karate Kid? Man, Daniel-san's really moved up in the world.
The point is, Wonder Woman is a master martial artist who's trained all her life. And while she has no official birth date, we do know she was born during the age of the Roman Empire, specifically when they employed centurions. Including the additional time she spent fighting in Valhalla before going back in time, this means Wonder Woman must be about 3,000 years old.
All things considered, she looks pretty damn good for her age. And that's more than enough time to become a master ass kicker. It also helps that she's pretty darn quick. She's kept pace with Superman and defeated the speedster Professor Zoom while blind.
At one point, Wonder Woman was battling an ancient god who had fragmented himself into trillions of pieces, each spread to different corners of the universe. And while he summoned his pieces back at faster than light speed, Wonder Woman was able to stand in his way and block all of them.
That's insane! I mean, she's moving so fast there's like a bunch of her.
Moving thousands of times the speed of light can do that. In fact, she's moving so fast she's probably breaking all manners of quantum physics.
She's also ridiculously strong. She punched Doomsday into literal dust and helped pull the Earth around.
The force needed to move an object out of the sun's orbit equals around 1,000th of the object's mass, including the Earth itself. Assuming Wonder Woman was pulling her fair share, this means she can lift 2.2 quintillion tons.
And Grandpappy Boomstick always told me women were the weaker sex. I don't see him lifting a third of the Earth.
She's also incredibly tough. Nuclear explosions hardly even phase her.
Oh yeah, she punched a warhead and tanked it point blank. And then one day, Superman, who can see atoms, decided to split one to test her magic sword. Surprise, surprise, it literally blew up in their faces. Wacky antics.
Even more impressive was her fight with Zoom, in which she took several light speed punches which, according to her fellow Justice League member The Flash, hit like a white dwarf star. That would equal 2 billion megatons of force.
Unfortunately, Wendy's not invincible. She's got her own kryptonite, and it's a lot more common than radioactive alien rocks.
Her durability holds up well against almost everything, except for piercing weapons.
Which just seems like an unacceptable weakness when you're that strong. Knives, swords, spears, any kind of blade will do the trick, but especially bullets, which is probably why she's gotten so good at blocking them with those bracelets.
Unfortunately for swordsmen and sharpshooters, Diana doesn't go down easily.
In fact, a good stabbing is more than likely just gonna piss her off. And that's when you learn just how dangerous Wonder Woman can really be.
Wonder Woman. So we got an epic battle about to take off. Wonder Woman. Hey, that explain why Batman and Superman cuffed Wonder Woman.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for
Going
all.
for my girl
But
Wonder
first,
Woman.
all this talk of godly people makes me want some godly food.
I'm going for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. She knows best. I need to try this Blue Apron.
Now, it's time for a death battle!
Oh, we want that mascara. Oh, that looks like her new 52 outfit. Damn, I love the art style. Oh, wow, they playing her theme song. I like that.
You! No man can enter the Themyscira unannounced.
Stand down, wayward maiden. This sort of thing never turns out well for women like yourself.
Oh, she's not like every woman.
Oh. I don't think you've ever known a woman like me.
Talk your shit, Wonder Woman. Ah,
You are
I guess he can break her shit.
Incredible.
But I don't think he
Time to stop holding back, Diana.
mighty tornado!
Oh, damn, she went. Oh, shit. Damn, she went in that. You're in there, she said, I'm going in there, bro. I'm about to wait for you to come to me. Oh, damn, she dealing. She got 2 swords now. Yeah,
Such
that's
reckless abandon. Poor misguided fool.
Feel heaven's wrath!
Well, I feel like she should be able to grab his hammer again. Because she's worthy. Plus, she was made out of clay. So she should be able to catch it. Or that. Just blew up the moon.
Never shall the god of thunder relent.
You will to me!
I'll kill you! I'll kill you dead!
Excuse me?
Ooh, weed. Compel you. Damn. Oh!
You're not worthy.
He's not worthy.
Whoa, go Wundy! Looks like
Boy,
somebody's
shouldn't
been
his
watching
hammer
too much
drop
Game of
instantly
Thrones.
since he
Thor
turned
and Wonder
rage?
Woman matched
Ain't
each other in
talking
some
about, "I'ma kill
surprising
you."
ways. Their
Shouldn't
weapons
his
were enchanted, their
Mjolnir
years of
drop
experience
and
were
not be in
similar,
his hand
and
'cause
even
he's
their
not pure-hearted?
super modes did almost the same
When he
sort of
became
thing.
But Lady
evil
Wonder had a
or
couple
rage.
big things going for her, like her speed. Sure, Thor's fast enough to tag Quicksilver, and his travel speed with Mjolnir is just stupid fast. But Wonder Woman's shown that she's even more stupid fast in combat over and over again.
Such as when she blocked trillions of God shards flying at her from the edges of the universe, most likely faster than any speed Mjolnir was capable of. She was even able to catch Zoom in her lasso, despite how he wasn't just running ahead of her in physical space, but he was also ahead of her in time. Wrap your noggin around that one.
Thor's durability was greater than Wonder Woman's, but the difference in strength was a different story. In fact, when comparing their Earth and Snake feats, she was 8,000 times stronger than him. But the final nail in Thor's coffin was their choice of weaponry.
Mjolnir may have been tough for Diana to defend against, but it couldn't exploit her weakness to piercing weapons. Meanwhile, Diana's magic sword could slice at a microscopic level, something Thor couldn't possibly be prepared to defend against.
You could have skin so tough that you can take a bath in the sun no problem, but it won't do a damn thing to a blade that can literally sever your atoms.
Ultimately, while many of their talents were evenly matched, Diana's speed, strength, and weaponry proved too much for Thor Odinson.
Yep, he was done, Thor.
The winner is Wonder Woman. Stick around, we're about to announce the combatants for the next...
Alright. You could say Thor was mighty worthy. That's my pun. I want to thank y'all for coming by Red Arrow Reacts. If y'all have any suggestions of videos, put them in the comments below, like Cody Phantom. Shout out to Cody Phantom. If y'all have any suggestions for not just death battles, if there's other videos y'all want me to do reaction to, just leave them in the comments and I'll do a reaction to it for you. Y'all my Arrowettes, my fans out here. Y'all, I thank y'all for supporting me and rocking with me on both of the Quiver, my gaming channel, and my reaction channel, Red Arrow Reacts. All this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't from you, my Arrowettes, my fans. So I just want to say thank y'all. And as being said, let's wrap it up, y'all. You know what to say? Get y'all arrows. Shoot it at the like button. Shoot it at the subscribe button. Become a member of the Arrowettes. It's been your boy, the Arch of Truth, Red Arrow. And like I always say, arrows up, arrows down. We out here. Till the next video. Take care.
Make sure y'all get y'all arrow. Pull that boy. Shoot it right at the like button, subscribe button, and become a member of the Arrowettes.